Thanks for joining us for the Member xCite presentation. The Member xCite presentation is informative, interesting to the audience, and showcases the strengths of the presenter as an entrepreneur and their area of expertise. It's not a sales pitch, it's a 10-minute educational and insightful exploration into what they do. And of course, it's exciting.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our xCite presenter today, Mick Alcorn from Ignition Accountants, to present to us on 7 ways to grow your business profits and value. Mick's 7 ways to grow your business profits and value presentation will show you key areas in your business that you can influence and the strategies you can adopt to achieve growth and improvement in profits and the value of your business. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mick Alcorn.
Very happy to be here presenting to you all today on 7 ways that we can grow your business. Before I get started, just a bit of background in addition to the stories Ross has told about me. We've established, I've been an accountant here on the coast for the past 20 years. Started my business 5 years ago. Outside of that, I'm a happy family man with my wife and my 10-month-old son, so if I'm a bit black under the eyes in the mornings, you can sort of relate to me and understand why. And as Ross said, I started this business 5 years ago after working in the industry for a long time, seeing those typically that once a year type transactional accounting that was going on, and I felt like I could just do so much more every day for business owners than that. I started my business looking at ways that I can actually help business owners grow and improve their business today. Improve their financials, understand their financials, and get ahead in business where they're going. So that's kind of the context behind the chat today, is looking at ways we can grow the business rather than talking about a boring tax topic or something like that. So I guess a thought for the speech and the context around it for all of us in business is particularly that I think if you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something that you've never done. So I took that step in starting my business, and it's a step that we all have to take to continue to grow our business beyond the level that we're at. So with that sort of context, I've taken this talk from something that normally goes for about 40 minutes down to 10, so we're sort of rushing through these things a little bit, but we get the idea, and I've given you a summary there, so at the end we've got something to take away and look at and reflect back on for your business. So the first out of the 7 ways to grow your business sounds very obvious, but it's to increase your customer retention rate. So it's much cheaper to make sales to existing customers rather than finding new ones. There's a lot of statistics around that actually say it's 6 times cheaper to be selling to existing clients rather than finding new ones. Something that you were talking about as well, Julie, the tenure with those ongoing referrals, really exciting your clients and making them want to talk about it and keep growing. So that's number one important thing to do. And find the principles of delighting customers. Find what it is that they really love. Go out there and get it and deliver it to them. Then the second way on the list to grow your business is to generate more leads. So the best way to generate these more leads is, like we talked about in the first one, is to provide your existing customers, make them talk about you to their friends, to their business colleagues, and actually send those referrals your way so you get new customers simply by looking after your existing clients. Beyond that, obviously we can't rely solely on that, so we have to have marketing strategies, things like coming to these groups. Maybe it's some free things that you can download from the website. We talk to Julian about adding some links on there to give away things and adding values. And things like offering a free consultation when you're first meeting new people, so that they can come here, get to know you and the value you can give without actually having to commit to something. The third way on the list to grow your business is to increase your conversion rate. Now, I don't know how many people actually measure this in their business, but it's something I like to do with the clients I work with. It's one of the 9 financial KPIs that we add into our accountability sessions. So actually looking at how many leads they're getting, how many are they actually converting into customers. Like tracking if they've got sales staff, how many of them are actually performing well, how many aren't performing well, why is one performing well, why is another one not, what's the difference, how can we help them to grow our business. So, and on that third way, the other thing we can look at doing is also offering a range of options for people. So taking the question from being, should I buy from this person, to what should I buy from this person. I see this a lot. Lately I've been adding some software to improve my efficiencies in the business. And every software provider that I've investigated with that I've spoken to has a range of options. So from a business of 40 staff down to somebody who's under 5 like myself. There's a scale of options, so it's not they're too expensive for me. They actually have a package that I can buy and scale up with that business actually grow. The fourth way to grow your business is to look at ways to increase the transaction frequency of the clients that we already have. So how do we look at engaging with them more objective view? So from my point of view, that was going from a once-a-year accountant to actually somebody who can add value to businesses throughout the year. So instead of seeing a client once a year, we now meet quarterly, monthly, whatever it is that they actually need for their business. We can provide that service. We're actually generating more value for them and more value for ourselves at the same time. And the fifth way we've got on the list here to grow your business is to increase the transaction value. Now, a lot of people think with that if we're increasing the transaction value, that means that we need to be charging them more money, which is can be the case, especially in the current environment with the amount of costs that are increasing in every single business. All our overheads and cost of materials are increasing, so price increases are inevitable. But we also look at ways that we can increase the transaction value, increase the value of the transaction by providing more value to the client, more than just charging them more money for the same thing. There may be things that we can add into our packages or services that increase the end value to the client as well, so we can therefore increase the transaction value by giving them more rather than the same. The sixth way on the list to grow your business is to reduce your variable costs. Now, as an accountant, this is one of the ones that I really love doing and working with business owners on. So we get a look at the business financials, have a look at their zero every month, every quarter, whatever it is, and we have a look at those KPIs and the variable costs. The variable costs of the business, just to distinguish for you, are those costs that are directly related to achieving the sale. So for example, a landscaper I look after, their direct costs are materials, plants, soil, all that sort of stuff they've got to buy. It's more labour that they have directly going into those jobs. So it's looking at those costs and looking at are they too high? Is there a way we can make labour more efficient by coordinating the way we structure the guys on the job sites? Maybe we can get less travel time in there so we can thereby reduce that labour cost because they're spending more time on the job rather than travelling between sites. Looking at those variable costs, maybe there's a different supplier we can get the palm trees from or something like that. There's ways like that we can reduce those variable costs without actually decreasing the value of the end product to our customer. Then the seventh and final way on the list to grow your business is to reduce overheads. Now, a lot of people may think that's what I was just talking about. But the overheads in accounting speak are slightly different to the variable costs. So the overheads are like the fixed things that don't change with the number of sales that you do. So using the example of my landscaper, we have the variable costs, which were the labour and materials going directly into the job. But then we have the overheads, which are things like the rent on the office. We've got some office staff that aren't out on the job site. They've got phone bills, they've got power bills, they've got insurances. They're all the overheads in the business. So they're the other area that we need to look at and see how we can make those more efficient. The way that I do this with clients, I like to look at it and I like to make things as simple as possible for people. So again, we look at their profit and loss, we get the ruler out, we scroll down the list, we find the biggest overhead, we have a look at that one, and we get in there and look, okay, what's in here? Look at who that particular supplier is there an alternative? Can we use less of it? Can we restructure in some way to reduce that? And we just do one overhead at a time, just to not overwhelm. Look at one overhead, and then next time we catch up, we may look at another progressively improving the first time. So, as a summary, they're the 7 key things, or 7 things that we can look at as a business owner to improve the value of our business, grow our business. That's all there right in front of us without really having to incur any more costs or anything like that. We can all do these things easily. If you have any questions or would like to go over any of that sort of stuff about your own business, please just give me a call. Happy to talk to anybody in the network. The details are on there. As part of this today, I'm also behind the summary of the 7 things to grow your business. Being tax time, I've also just included some strategies there that we can use in our business or in our personal to reduce our tax before the end of 30th of June. So there's just a few strategies there as well. Again, any questions on those, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to have a chat to any of you and help you